create this easy neon light effect, you would have to download the free plugin from Video Copilot called Saber. It's available for both Mac and PC, and a very quick and simple installation process. Just double click on that, click on I agree, and there you go, done. That was very simple. So load up After Effects and click on New Composition and give the composition a name. We'll call this Neon Text. We're having it 1080, 25 frames a second and just 10 seconds long. So click on OK. So the next thing to do is put some text in. So click on the little T in the top bar and start typing. We'll write neon lights like that. And we'll just centralize it a bit more in the screen. Okay, great. So the next thing we need to do is make a new layer, a new solid. We'll give it a name and we'll call it Saber and click OK. So now in the and that should appear. So click on that and drag and drop that onto the solid. And there you go, you get like a little neon light appear straight away. So the next thing to do is click on your text, go to the top bar and then click on Auto Trace. And it basically makes a mask of the text, so that's great. And it will make a mask for each individual letter. So you want to copy that, so basically copy the masks and paste the masks onto the Saber layer. So edit, paste. Okay, so that's great. So just turn the text off. So on the Saber solid or Saber layer, we've now got masks for the text. So the next thing you want to do is go to Customize Core and then choose Layer Masks. And there you go, you've got Saber now on the mask. Let's just bring this down a little bit because it's a bit bright. Now there's a lot of presets here, you've got about 20 or 30 presets, so we'll go down and click on Neon. And there you go, you've basically got your neon text effects on your layer, which is great. And there's loads of tweaks that you can do on this. You can bring down the intensity, and you can change the color. You can change the brightness of the white line inside it and the glow. So what I want to do is I want to basically have it so the actual text builds on. So if we click on Saber, Effects, and then Saber again. Customize Core, and then on the offset, if we, on the timeline at the beginning, if we start off with 0 and then move along a little bit and slide that up to 100%, you'll see that it will go from basically not being on the screen, and then the neon lights will build to 100%. So there are keyframes. I'm just going to put an easy ease on those just to see if that makes it a little bit smoother. And then we'll give that a little RAM preview. And there you go, you can see that the text now has been, basically it's like it's been written on in neon, which is quite a cool effect, and especially that the plugin's free and it's a very simple effect to do. So we'll just play that through again. So I'm just going to put a background to this, just so it's like it's on a wall. So we'll bring in a background image, a JPEG, like that. And we'll put it behind the Saber layer. Okay, it looks a bit bright. So I'm just going to blur it a little bit, just so it looks like there's a bit of a distance. Try and make it a little bit more realistic. So there you go, it's a subtle blur. And I'm also going to darken it down a little bit. So I'm going to make a new solid, and we'll have it so it's black. Bring that just above the brick layer and underneath the Saber layer. And then we'll knock the opacity down a little bit, just so you can start seeing the brick come through on the back. And there you go. I'm actually just going to put a little vignette on it as well, so we'll do a new solid layer, have that on top above Saber, and we'll draw a little mask like this. Just going to move it a little bit. I'm just going to make the actual shape a bit bigger. Sides up and down a bit. So bring that up and pull this down. That will do, and then we'll feather the mask a little bit. Well, we'll invert it first, then click on mask layer, and on feather we'll just drag this up so it's quite high, but it will give the actual mask a little bit more of a feather effect, so it's a bit more of a blur around it. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There you go, that will do us. So play that through. Through one more time. Okay, great, I'm happy with that. So go to composition, add to render queue, set whatever settings you want it to be. I normally do mine ProRes and then render it out. Simple as that.